I try to see where my light goes. I just don't know how it slips out. There must be some kind of black hole in this house. Every person could be you though. A pretty guy with a halo.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I don't know what I was thinking this day, guys. I put on this masking tape, I didn't record it, and then I started with eyebrows. You know, I just have these crazy moments sometimes. But anyway, as I'm sure you can tell by the title of this video, I'm doing a winged lined look. But anyway, the first thing I started off with was the Woolworths Eyes Brow Kit. I've never actually noticed that before, that it's called Eyes Brow Kit. Anyway, it's such a fantastic product. I really love it. You'll see I mentioned it so many times in previous videos. And for some reason here on camera, it's showing up a little bit orange, just like a tinge. But it's not like that in real life at all, I promise. Then, like a savage, I cut open my LA Girl concealer. I've been wanting to get another one for ages, but they don't have my shade in stores, and it's natural. So I've got to go back and get a new one when there's stock. Anyway, I'm just basically using this to prime my eyelids, block out any veins or discoloration, and just get a really blank canvas on my eyelids. Next up, I'm using this Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder. I just basically use this to set my eyelids to make sure there's no creasing. Then for the eyes, I'm going in with this NYX Dreamcatcher palette in Stormy Skies. I think there's a couple variations of the Dreamcatcher palette. And I'm just using those light neutral shades to define my crease. And I'm just blending them very lightly back and forth until I've got basically a seamless look, if you will. Then I'm just going in with that darker shade in the outer corner of my eye, and once again just going back and forth to get a seamless blend. This is also just slowly adding more definition to my crease and making my eye look a bit more round and defined. Well, not round, but you know what I mean. Then I decided to go in with the Glowgasm palette and use that shade on my mobile lid, or you know, most of my lid. I'm also using Swiitch Beauty brushes here, which are really amazing. You guys must check them out. If you didn't know, the Glowgasm palette is also from Swiitch Beauty. Anyway, what I'm doing here now is also just going back and forth all the time and blending out, making sure there's a seamless look, I suppose. Finally, I'm going in with that dark black, or it's not dark black, it's black. I'm going in with that black shade from the Dreamcatcher palette and just completely defining the outer third of my lid. Next up, I'm just using this Essence eyeliner to line the top inner waterline of my eyes. I'm not doing the bottom just yet. We get to that a little bit later. Then another Essence product, this is one of their liquid liners. So if you've got really hooded eyes like myself, the masking tape should be quite parallel to the ground. In other words, don't arch it up towards your brows. Try and keep the masking tape more flat, if you know what I'm saying. You've got to arch it a little bit, but that is basically the trick with hooded eyes. I actually watched a video by Michael Finch, if I'm not mistaken, that's his name. And the reason I watch his videos is because he has very hooded eyes like myself. And he actually did a look like this, or this exact look. Obviously, I just did not do it anywhere as good as him. But that's why I got the idea from, to do the masking tape, and how I know to just do it a little bit more horizontal, if you know what I'm saying, and not so arched up. So that is a trick with hooded eyes. I hope it kind of makes sense, and yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry if I haven't explained this right, but that is just what I did. Now I'm just going in with some L'Oreal makeup remover wipes, just cleaning up if there is any fallout, not that there really was, but just making sure everything is really clean and that winged liner is also neat and tidy and sharp and is gonna cut somebody. Then I just applied some false lashes off camera quickly. They're the Eylure 117 texture lashes, they are amazing. And after that just applied the Forbidden Dramatic Volume Mascara from LOV Cosmetics. For foundation, I used the Revlon Colourstay Combination to Oily foundation. I love this stuff, honestly, it is so amazing. And I'm in the shade 04 Natural Beige. Onto concealer, I used the Almay Age Essentials Concealer. This is actually a really good stick concealer because it is so easy to apply to the skin and blend out. For dry skin like myself, I don't know, dry skin girls, we've got to be careful with these stick concealers. But other than that, this is such an amazing product. I just love how easily it blends out. And I just started out by blending it out with this Real Techniques. I think it's a flat foundation brush. And then I went onto my beauty blender just to get a really like flawless skin-like look. Damn girl, I cannot get enough of this NYX Highlight and Contour and Pro palette. I promise, I'll switch it up in the next video because I feel like I've been using this to death. I do apologize, but it is so amazing. And I just used those two shades to contour as per usual, warm things up, all that jazz, carve some cheeks out, temples, boom. Then I just decided to go in with that shade and carve out my nose. Slim it down, give it some definition. I went a little bit skew on the side there, but I just simply rubbed it away with my pinky finger. Amazing. Then for my blush, I decided to use this LOV Heartful Healthy Glow blush. It is so beautiful. I cannot actually get over how much I like this shade. It is also extremely pigmented, so you do need to do just like the lightest tap on this blush and then onto your cheeks, but so stunning. I've fallen in love with this color, honestly. I feel like I say honestly all the time. I am just being very honest. For highlights, again, I used the Glowgasm palette. I wish I got a better angle of the highlight because it was popping. It was happening, guys. But it's just the angle at which my lights are set on my camera and stuff. It doesn't look like much of anything happened, but there was a glow, guys, I promise you. I also like to just highlight just that top little line of my cupid's bow. If you go any higher, like towards your nose, sometimes in pictures it actually looks like you've got a runny nose. And I am guilty of this. I have had pictures taken where it looks like my nose is running all over the damn place. And it was just excess highlighter that I went a bit balls to the walls with. So back to the eyes, we are now using that same liner we used earlier, but we are lining the bottom waterline. I'm sorry if this looks gross. I'm actually always really gentle when I pull down my bottom waterline, but it always looks so hectic on camera. Anyways, then I'm just going back in with that same shade that I used to first define my crease to just blend out the bottom waterline, make it a bit smoky. Later on, I actually went in just with a bit more liner and a bit more of this eyeshadow because you really want it to smoke out and just look, I don't know, just seductive. Finally, I thought my face was a bit shiny under the eyes, so I wanted to mattify that slightly, not too much. So I went back in with that essence powder and I think it worked quite nicely. For the lips, guys, I went in with the LA Girl Matte Flat Velvet Lipstick. I'm not entirely sure on the shade, I can't remember, but like I said, I will put it down in the description box. But I just love the shade of pink so much, and I always think a pink lip goes so beautifully with like a neutral dark black smoky eye. And I topped it off with a gloss from Catrice. I just love how it finished the look off. And that is it, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and also hit the subscribe button. But until next time, guys, bye!